Kim Ginn. I live in Hokes Bluff, Alabama. I work at John Jones Elementary in Rainbow City, and I'm a counselor. And so my job entails a lot of ups and downs and walking around a lot, and I get lots of headaches with my lifestyle. You know, I do a lot of exercising, extensive exercising and running, and work long hours, and I get a lot of headaches and neck pain. And I've been to a lot of doctors and chiropractors through the years, since I was in middle school, and I've never received relief with my pain until about a year ago when I started at Mcclellan. And when I came to Mcclellan, it wasn't just, well, let's sit down and give you an adjustment and you're out the door. It was, who are you? What do you like? It was a friendly relationship. It was, they wanted to get to know me, get to know all about me. It's a great Christian environment. It's a place I like to come back to, you know, several times during the week. It's not just once a month visit. It's an extensive visit. It's I get to come in and talk with friends. It's not just talking to a doctor in a white coat. Dr. Leslie came to our career fair at John Jones Elementary last year. Well, 2 years ago. She was one of the doctors that came up to talk with students about what chiropractic care was. And she was giving away free consultations to patients. And so I just happened, she was one of the last ones to leave that day. And I was helping to clean up the gym, and I walked up to her and I asked her what it was about. And she said, you know, come in, you have a free x-rays, and you get to talk with Dr. Mike and myself. And so I did. I came in and I saw the x-rays of what was really wrong with my neck. And so I had a visual of what was going on. I didn't just have somebody telling me that I had to just believe. I got to see what the problem was. And that was the free consultation. And then I set up a plan. They worked with my insurance. They worked with what I could afford. And so I got to stick with that plan for a year, and now I've started a new plan to continue the help and to keep the headaches away. You know, growing up, your first instinct is to go to the doctor when something's wrong and get medicine. And I'm not totally against medicine, but this has changed me to think that maybe there's something else besides medication that could help you first. And so I have actually been telling friends who are trying to get pregnant, friends who have the headaches, to come and try chiropractic care to see if that could fix their problem. I've heard it's even a great fertility treatment, you know, other than all your medications and all that you go through first. I would say try this first. I have nothing negative to say about it. You know, everyone has trouble in their lives, and the one thing that I really like about Mcclellan Chiropractic is that they have sat down and prayed with myself and friends that I know that come here. If they know of a problem going on, they don't just say, well, I hope it gets better. They'll say, let me pray with you. And that's been amazing to me. I've never had a doctor or anybody to just sit there and say, hey, let me pray for your problem. And they have.
Hello, I'm Payal Davis of Southside, Alabama. I did not seek any chiropractic care until I was in my late 50s. I moved here from Virginia after decades of carpooling, dealing with horses and animals, and had a lot of stress that I carried in my neck area, basically, starting to affect my arm. Not painful so much as just totally ineffective. Couldn't lift with the arm. Also, a history of sinus, allergies, tension headaches, that basically I had endured for decades and decades and decades. And my husband, who was already seeing Michael about a back problem, suggested that I come in, and that was 10, 12 years ago. So I come to them first for any kind of little aches or pains, or even when I had a broken arm, actually, I came here first, and have found it to be non-invasive, which is a priority with me. These people are on a mission, and I basically kind of take advantage of that. I'm here on a fairly regular basis. I have a certain level of tolerance for little aches and pains, but I don't want to ignore it like I did in the past, because I am approaching my 70th birthday, and I have a fairly strenuous lifestyle. So in order to maintain that lifestyle, I have to have their help. It's pretty much that simple. I came to Dr. Mike, as I call him, before he even knew Dr. Leslie. So and now they have 2 children that I consider like a family. I'm like a second grandmother to the children. And we basically consult them on all our little ailments that are just associated with their lifestyle and our age, actually.
Hi, this is Rich Wood of Pelham, Alabama, and I wanted to share my story. I've known Mike Mcclellan since he came to Gadsden years ago and helped him with advertising when I was at the old Q104 and Wax Radio. And for years I just helped him advertise, but never was a believer or a patient of chiropractic until one day my arm started hurting. My elbow, it was bursitis, kind of tennis elbow, went to two orthopedic surgeons, and they both suggested that I take steroids to relieve the pain, along with some anti-inflammatory drugs. And because I did not care for prescription drugs or steroids, I searched out Mike Mcclellan to help me solve my problem. And it was amazing to me that he could adjust and manipulate my neck and relieve the pain and eliminate the pain in my elbow. And through his orientation and training, I became a total believer in chiropractic. For the last 13 years, I've been a patient of Mike and Leslie, Dr. Mike, Dr. Leslie Mcclellan, and I can't imagine, going through my life without their care. I'm treated at least every week with a preventative, ongoing wellness adjustments that protect me from sinus problems, any kind of pain in my back. When I lift something that I shouldn't be lifting, within a couple of weeks, it's all gone. I am pain-free and have been for the last 13 years because of the Mcclellans. And I guess more important than that, they deal with the spiritual and the emotional side of things as well. And I just feel like I get total care, that they care about me, not just as a patient, but actually as a person and a friend. And I can't think of anybody that I wouldn't recommend at least trying McClellan Family Chiropractic before they go anywhere else, no matter what's wrong with them, whether it's ear tubes that need to be put in their children's ears, have them checked out, because you may not have to do that. Whether it's sinus problems or neck pain, back pain, knee pain, they really have the solution. I highly recommend everybody considering being screened and having a consultation with Mike and Leslie at the Mcclellan Family Chiropractic.
Vicki Formby from Calhoun County. My husband suggested that I come to Dr. Mcclellan because of just aches and pains. I had problems with stress and backaches, my legs hurting. And I started coming to Dr. Mcclellan, Dr. Leslie, and Dr. Mike, both. They just helped me. The back pain went away, the stress reduced, my legs stopped hurting, and I just continued coming because every time I would stop, those things came back. So I continued to come. My granddaughter was born 18 months ago, and we decided to try her, bringing her to the chiropractor. And every time she gets a little sniffle, we bring her. It's gone in a day or two. No medicines, no antibiotics, nothing like that. The chiropractor helps her. Dr. Mike or Dr. Leslie help her with her problems. I think this is the best way to go, because I'm not saying anything against doctors, because I have had cancer and I had to go through doctor's care there. But during that time, Dr. Leslie and Dr. Mike were also here for me. And I feel that they helped me a lot through that. Also, I feel that as a society we use too many antibiotics, and we grab antibiotic for everything, and I don't think it's necessary. I think if we go this way, we can remedy a lot of things through chiropractic. I would recommend them highly. I think before I went to a specialist, I would probably try them first to see how it would go before I went through a medical regimen, I think.